21-3. What a performance in that second quarter by your Tennessee Titans, Andy. Hot damn.
Oh, yeah, a couple people in a chat were talking Vrabel Coach of the Year. This is a hard stretch of game. Like
oh,
this is a super hard stretch of games. I feel like it was about three or 4 weeks ago when everybody on the Twitter sphere was talking about like, all right, this is the time to add the Colts to win the AFC South because the Titans are about to go through a murderer's row, and the Colts have a bit of an easier schedule. And my God,
all they do is win.
All they're doing is winning.
All they do is win.
What
Andy.
are you talking about, Kyle? They covering machine. That is an offense. It's going to be in backdoors.
The Vikings are a truck.
They need to sign. Can you imagine if they re-sign Teddy Covers? Their the covering ability. It's like covering plus covering had a baby.
Or brought Adrian Peterson back into the fold.
Oh God!
Look at what he's done for the Titans.
Foreman had one carry for 8
Look what he's done for the Titans, man. It's been the Adrian Peterson show, right? 5 carries for 10 yards, 2 yards per carry.
It's pretty good for his age, honestly.
Oh, you know what? Andy, thank you for saying that. Let's not shame Adrian Peterson for this performance.
No, if you want to shame Adrian Peterson, you have a lot of other reasons if you want to go find some. Although I'm not going to get into past indiscretions and be hard on the man. I like what the Titans offense has done, but at the same time, you got a big assist from Stafford. Those picks were pretty rough. I mean, it's not like Tannehill didn't give him one to start with. And yes, congratulations, Noops, with a big from the lungs. He bets tight ends for weeks and weeks, and we see these chalky running backs get it in, nail a 44-1. Nicely done by Noops. That felt really good. That was awesome. We'll have some brown bag bets tomorrow.
44-1
Eastern. We'll have Monday Night Football picks.
If you're playing this market, and you're playing, that covers you for like 4 weeks. That's like a 4-week. That's like a 4-week cover right there.
Yeah, we're solid.
That's good. It's good.
8.5 total 27. The Rams.
What game were the bookmakers watching?
I was thinking 6.5. Right?
What? 8.5?
So how have the Titans been?
No way.
In this stretch versus garbage time.
No way Chris is at 8.5. That's got to be a win number, right?
It's a win number. We'll see what. I would expect them to be a 7 though. Like they're not going to be that far off. Although that's a Lindy number, man.
8. They're at 8. Chris is at 8.
Are you going to shit talk Lindy? Like he's hanging that for you. They're booking themselves now. Do we just take the 8? That's a ton.
So the other thing that is important to remember about this game and these teams is that the Rams defense is not great. They did have a standout play by Jalen Ramsey. They obviously have something going with Aaron Donald because he's an amazing player, but there are a lot of weak links, and defense is a weak link system. And Titans have a healthy AJ Brown and Julio Jones to this point in the game, which is the difference. Even though, actually, really the difference was the Stafford interceptions.
Those were massive.
And I guess let's hold on. Let's acknowledge the decision to go for it by Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel, going for it on 4th down, and the play he called was that the fact that they went there was fucking great. And actually, you know what? Is the red zone efficiency a Vrabel thing and not an Art Smith thing?
So and the Titans, given some good field position, they haven't been great on 3rd down yet either. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down, but only 2 for 7 on 3rd down. Obviously, the red zone efficiency is easier if you're handed that, and the defense has to plop right back onto the field. Thank you, Mr. Stafford. I wonder what the second half game plan looks like up by 3 scores like this, though.
It's probably minus EV. If we're being fair, if we're being totally honest, it's probably minus even. So the problem is the Rams look like they're just having a bad day.
Yeah, bad day.
You know?
What is so the implied here? It would be, so let's go.
If I told you that the Titans had
Rams
managed,
team totals like 17.5.
If I told you that the Rams had the Titans had managed something like 4 sacks. Oh, so no, only 2 sacks. Oh no, 4.
Yeah, it's been 4 for 35.
The Titans have managed 4 sacks so far from this team. Like that, like the offensive line for the Rams is having a bad one. Maybe they're thinking about next Monday Night Football game against the that's not really a thing. No, the look ahead's not really a thing. Rams, this is a big step up in competition for them. They may be able to tweak this a little bit at halftime, come up with some better stuff in the second half. To this point in the game, we have only seen 9 of 16 from Stafford. He has targeted Cooper Kupp 5 times. Kupp is 4 for 30. He has targeted Robert Woods 4 times. Woods is 1 for 14. We have not seen much else in the passing game, really. Higbee with 2 targets for 17. The Rams offense is going to settle down. And it's going to move the ball. It's going to drive the ball. There will be some points scored. What do you think about an over 27 here? Or just, or maybe I'm fucking dead wrong and the Rams is the right side and it's 8 is the right look.
Yeah, I mean, I want to somebody, pooping a little on the Titans offense because, those first 2 touchdowns were, one wasn't even on offense. The other one was handed to them. But that last drive, they were semi-efficient on third downs. They made the most of the 2. And then obviously they took advantage of a couple of really short fourth downs. And
Andy, without looking,
like they went 64 yards on 14 plays. Andy, that's not conducive to an over.
Andy,
having to get 2 fourth downs, like that's not how overs hit.
You're absolutely, you are 1,000,000% right. Without looking, who has the advantage in yards gained to this point in the contest?
I mean, the Rams had the field goal drive was fairly long. Probably the Rams by like 7 yards.
It is. Trick question.
It was tied, you son of a bitch.
94-94. Titans have 94 yards gained. Rams 94 yards gained.
What's your average?
How are they?
Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, when you do points, when you do yards per point, Drew. Yeah. When you do roughing it, taking out garbage time, right around 15.
Yes. Yeah.
So 94 plus 94.
Yes, we are well.
We should have 12.5 points
because of the pick 6.
Yeah, the pick 6 is big. Even taking that out, that puts you at 17.
17.
And we should only have 12.5.
That's not crazy. 17, 12.5, because the fourth and goal was converted to a touchdown. Like that was a high leverage play for the total. It got converted. The pick 6 got. Yeah, so I think really what we're talking about is this should be an absolute rocking chair dead nut under, go to bed early, cash your under, and it's kind of a little close, a little dicey. Second half might open up a little bit, honestly. Rams team total over, I think, is our look. What do you think?
I have no opinion on this game. I went into this wondering what the biggest question that needed answering was, what does the Titans offense look like when they can't rely on, one of the greatest running backs of this generation of running backs who just seemingly can go and and will eventually break one. And we didn't get that answered yet. We had a couple of, 3 and outs, the interception. I think the first 2 drives were punt, interception, and then, obviously the defensive touchdown, the short field, and then the one long drive where they needed multiple fourth down conversions, including one to get into the end zone. So I don't have an answer on what this Titans offense is going to be, much less going to be in the second half with McNichols and Peterson and Deontay Foreman as your running back tandem. Is that going to be enough to, the Rams haven't looked great against the run, but these are not good running backs.
Hold on. You are very sharp right now. You are dialed in on this game and you are dialed on this handicap. You need to make the pick because I can tell you, I feel very, very ambiguous about this. Obviously, I did not expect this to be an 8-point side, so I'm already a little off. Just kind of gauging market. What do you think we go? Where do we go here?
It's a bad secondary for the Titans, but it hasn't mattered for a few weeks because they're getting pass pressure. They've already got the sacks today. Like so I guess the total is based on how quick does Sean McVay turn into Mr. Shanahan and pack it in.
He doesn't.
I mean, what if?
When's the last time you remember the Rams in a game state like this? It's been a fucking long time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. Let's just let the chat pick.
I guess the Rams were in a game. The Rams were in a game state like this. Rams were in a game state like this when they played against the Cardinals in week 5-ish, week 4. Wait, Penny's up to what? 10? No, they're not. Are they? Oh yeah, no, Rams. Yeah, Rams just hit 8.5 at Chris too. Yeah, somebody's with the influences smoking this Rams number.
That second half total, I don't know what the total was, but there was 20 points in the second half of that Rams Cardinals game, and only 7 were by the Rams. Cardinals just kept scoring.
Ooh, that's the only real analog we have.
This is the toughest.
Also,
this is the toughest one we've had for a while. It's up. Chris is up to 8.5 minus 16.
No, minus 101 now.
Well, I'm looking at the Titans number still.
Oh, 14 now. 14.
I'm passing.
Titans money line.
Like, yeah, I don't want to bet.
We saw the Bills just utterly shit their pants today. We saw other good teams just shit themselves today. It happens. It happens.
Yep.
Titans
money line plus 285.
Titans get the ball first, right?
Yeah, they do. Titans money line plus 285. I don't have a look at all on this, so I'm just gonna go with what I feel.
The number should probably be 7.
Yeah, this is the call. I'm not betting this because I enjoy having money. This could be it. And I probably won't watch the second half. I have too much shit to do. Yeah, catch up.
All right, man.
This guy was on vacation.
What did Bookmaker do to their site here? What the fuck?
I think the second half may have started, Drew.
Bookmaker redirected me to the promos. What the fuck?
I just automatically go to the casino.
No, I got my bet in, but it redirected me now to the
samesies.
To a funny part of the website. You too?
No.
This is
overtime.
All right. Let's make this quick. I need to go refill my drink. I got to open a new bottle of wine. The wine ran dry. Somebody drank it while we were on the podcast. We went too long.
It's gone. It disappeared. A lot of it is it evaporates, I guess. Especially when you're
nightmare for teasers. That's right, Patrick. It was not good.
It.
Weird day in the NFL, really.
And it's actually an hour later. It feels like my body clock, even though I was on the West Coast for the week, is still probably central-ish. So it feels like 10 p.m. to me right now.
You know what? I should have asked you about your circadian rhythms before I put you on the spot to make the pick.
They're not gonna, like
that's on me.
Yeah, if anybody was on for like I said, I had an early flight.
Did anyone else have like a strong opinion?
I had an early flight this morning.
Any of our friends have like a really strong opinion in the chat?
Dogma took the Rams minus the points. Like,
oh, he laid the points. Okay.
Yeah, Dogma is me.
That's true. Dogma is a very good handicapper. If you didn't know, Dogma is a good handicapper.
Friend of I was pretty mad because sometimes he lives in San Diego a little bit and he wasn't.
Yeah, he was down in Guadalajara though.
He was in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I forgot my passport, so I didn't want to drive across the border.
Ooh, look at that. Converting the first down to none other than Jeff with the G Swaim. Jeff with the G. Oh, you know who actually has a little pop?
Deontay Foreman?
Yeah. That guy's he's fine. And actually, you know what? We didn't talk about this in the absence of Henry, but Actually, Foreman fell down. He should have gotten another 10 yards. But a lot of the run scheme and the blocking, particularly the center and the left guard for the Titans, they're awesome. They win 1v1 in the run blocking.
Tannehill needs like a 4-yard run, and he'll pass Peterson for yards per carry right now. He's at 1.5.
If they give Peterson the ball again in this game, I'm going to fucking be upset.
Yeah, they probably should just not.
Oh, there goes Tannehill. Oh, no. Nope, it's a pass. Oh, that was actually a nice pass, but it was well defended by number 4. Is that Darius Williams? Who's number 4 for the Rams?
I hate that they change numbers.
I do. It's very tough for me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Deontay Foreman was at Texas. He was nasty in college. How come? Okay, cool.
You know what? I ultimately will probably be proven wrong about the Rams, in my opinion. When all the dust settles this season, they're going to be in the mix. They might even be in the NFC title game. I wouldn't be shocked at this point. But certainly, they coach up these replacement level players on defense. They get guys that come out of nowhere and they coach them up. John Johnson and Hill, obviously, who are on the Browns now, I think are good players, but they coach those guys up. They let them go. They're going to get good comp picks for them. I don't know what exactly they're doing in terms of player development, but it works. It's really good. This kid, that was Jordan Fuller who made that play on the last one. That was just outstanding coverage against A.J. Brown, who has been uncoverable this season. No one has matched up well against him, and he fucking did it. So
Titans stymied on 3rd down.
Another nice play by, you'll never believe it, Fuller, number 4. Jordan Fuller. You ever heard of Jordan Fuller before today? He was a 6th round pick in 2020. The Rams are getting late round guys on rookie deals, and they're coaching them up into solid performers. Jordan Fuller was from Ohio State. You know what Ohio State has not had in the last couple of years? A good defense. So how they got this guy coached up into
wasn't the Lions? Who did the Lions draft at corner 2 years
Jeff
ago?
Okudah.
He was a Buckeye, right?
He was a Buckeye.
I feel like they have some pieces. They just never have a all-around defense.
You know what else? They haven't coached him up. He has made no strides as a pro.
No.
But Jordan Fuller, the 6th round pick, a safety, free safety, is just apparently good to go 1v1 versus A.J. Brown. I'll take care of it, guys. That's impressive, man. Tough. That's a tough ask.
It is a big ask. Chase Young wasn't bad. That's a good call. He was decent. How was San Diego? How was San Diego? It sucked, Dogma. Actually, I loved every part of it except the weather. It was just cloudy. I stayed like literally a quarter block from the ocean. Never saw sunset because of the marine layer. Otherwise, it was great. Yeah, the Bosas. Dan says the Bosas. The Bosas were pretty good. They still are.
Meh.
Thibodeau.
The real quick about San Diego and Pacific and just hat tip to Dogma. Last time Dogma and I got together for drinks, we saw a beautiful sunset over the Pacific.
You pieces of shit.
In San Diego County. It was pretty outstanding. Right by Solana.
Bought a cool hat.
I think we were in I want to say Cardiff by the Sea, maybe Carlsbad. But yeah, we had a great overlooking the sea kind of a view. It had some seafood. It was excellent.
I did see a bit of a sunset leaving the track. I didn't tell this story. I'll tell this. I got to go because I got shit to do, but I will tell this story. The Uber situation leaving the Breeders' Cup was bad to the point where like our Uber was there and I could see it, but there were so many people in the way that he canceled. He's like, I have to go. And I'm like, I can't get to you. They tried to funnel people through this gate where they wouldn't let you out to the Ubers. And it was such a shit show. My wife and I, she's like, I wore flats today. Do you want to just walk to town? because we'd parked in town. It
Oh,
was like,
oh, you did?
yeah, so we just walked. Like, it
Oh.
was a beautiful evening. The sun was setting as we walked away. The sun was setting over the track. Yeah, we just walked. It's about a mile. Like, you know what? I had some nachos today. I could walk those off. Whatever.
Andy, good work. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. You know my trick.
It was way faster.
You know my trick. I don't mess with parking at the track, and I don't mess with Uber. Or
No, you
that
ride
shit.
the bike.
Ride my bike. That's absolutely
all the way from LA.
Absolutely right. Absolutely, you have to. It's a great setup. Oh, rhymes are driving. God damn it. All right. Well, we're gonna need a little bit of Titans defense here, which doesn't feel great.
I think that the call was not bet this. Like this.
Well, yeah, but we took a swing on something weird.
Well, I have to take a swing. The last time we did take a big swing like this, I felt like was last Thanksgiving. Speaking of that, we took a money line on Washington.
They won.
Houston.
They won a lot by a lot.
That was fun.
I think we got a holding call in our favor. That's good. Holding calls have been impossible.
Push him back.
Way back.
Way back.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy. Thank you for your breakdown. I appreciate you being sharp on this. And enjoy your time home. Head home. Spend some time with the family. Hope your kids recognize you.
They were.
You have a California vibe about you now, so they may not.
Yeah, they're just like a hang loose little guys.
Who is the MVP favorite tomorrow? Thomas Edward Brady, and I don't think it's close.
Yeah.
What do you think, Andy? Who's your MVP?
Off.
Who is your MVP of the NFL right now?
It's Brady. Probably moves up.
Is it? I mean, coronavirus has done a nice job taking Aaron Rodgers out and opening the way for some of these other NFC teams.
We're not going to give it to coronavirus. What are you saying?
I'm just being ridiculous. Yeah.
Yes, you are. I love that though. Yeah. Oh God. Now Stafford is getting it figured out. All right, maybe it was 8.5. Mike White,
Jefferson, Stafford. If Stafford comes back and wins this game after how horrific his first half was, it's not going to help his MVP campaign because I think a lot of voters probably went to sleep at halftime because they're old.
That's fair.
Although they'll probably look and be like, oh, shit, Stafford came back and won. We'll give him credit for that. I don't know. Mike White. All right, let's wrap it up. I mean, all I know about the awards markets right now is that Mac Jones is my rookie of the year. Myles Garrett is my defensive player of the year.
Thanks for nothing. Thanks for fucking nothing, 49ers.
Yeah, well.
So, all right.
Yeah, they can get fucked. Yeah.
We'll be back same time. Now that there's not a time change overnight tonight, we'll be back tomorrow for halftime tomorrow.
All right.
Hit the old thumbs up on the way out.
Thank you the
way to the door.
Appreciate you guys.
You don't have to go home. You can't stay.
We appreciate you. We are doing this because we like to talk to you guys, not the other way around. Oh, that's another flag. Is that a holding again? Or is this on the defense?
What?
That was a prayer.